My dream was to become champion, and now I'm the champion. So now I want to break records, keep this belt for a long, long time.
I see that as a very strong possibility of becoming the first three-time heavyweight champ. There's just a feeling in my chest I just can't get rid of that makes me feel that there's just nothing stopping me.
UFC 146 on May 26 at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Frank Mir will be taking on Junior Dos Santos for the UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world.
Junior Dos Santos is the new UFC Heavyweight Champion!
I'm living a special time in my life, and I can give a better life for my family and for myself. So it makes me hungrier, I want more.
Junior Dos Santos has spectacular hands, and that's what he looks to use in every single one of his fights.
Junior Dos Santos with another knockout victory!
What he really excels at is clearly his boxing.
Junior Dos Santos trying to finish this fight!
His ability to take pinpoint tiny openings and capitalize on them.
Unbelievable!
I will be there just to do what I love to do. Knock people out and win fights.
You look at his fights over and over again. No one has been able to stop the heavyweight juggernaut that is the UFC champion, Junior Dos Santos. He is right now simply the very best heavyweight fighter on the planet Earth. Styles make fights, and Frank Mir is stylistically an excellent matchup for Junior Dos Santos.
A win with JDS, puts me down as a three-time champion in the heavyweight division. Randy Couture is a legend in our sport, and I have a tie with him. I'm the most wins out of every heavyweight in the history of UFC. I'm one of the longest tenured heavyweights. There's all these things that I'm just trying to add to my legacy.
If you look at Frank Mir and you look at his career and you look at where he is right now, we're seeing in the octagon the best Frank Mir we have ever seen.
Frank Mir is a smart fighter. He's a former champion, and we have to respect him, because he's dangerous. He's gonna be a good challenge for me, but nothing more than that. I will give him 100% of me to finish him.
Dos Santos going for the finish!
JDS is probably the most dangerous striker I've ever had to face, but it isn't like I've had a problem here with the strikers I've had to go up against.
And he knocks out Mirko Groka!
If Junior Dos Santos keeps the fight on the feet, well, Junior should have an edge. If the fight goes to the ground, however, Frank Mir should have a distinct advantage. His bone-crushing submissions are second to none. In fact, I think you could argue that he has the scariest submissions in the UFC. When Frank Mir locks a hold of something, it literally is tap or snap.
I believe that is my single, best way to win this fight is through a submission. I have, I think, more submission victories than any other heavyweight in the division.
He's gonna try to take me down, and use his jiu-jitsu. I don't think he has enough speed to do that. I'm way faster than him, and I can punch him before he gets closer.
There's a grudge match aspect to this fight as well. Frank Mir last defeated Minotauro Nogueira, and didn't just defeat, but defeated him by submission and broke his arm in the process.
Oh, look at this! It is all
He's rolled a few times, I'm sure, with Nogueira. That's his coach. I'm sure Nogueira's probably got the better of him most of those times. Now he has to sit there and face somebody he knows that submitted in not only very kind of highlight reel fashion, his coach.
I think that was a tough fight, for Big Nog, and that happens. All the fights start on the feet, so I think it's an advantage for me. I'm gonna push him more and more until he gets tired, and then I knock him out.
If he wants to string it along, I think that would be to my advantage. The longer he goes, it's more time for me to get a limb and make sure that he's another highlight.
Frank Mir presents one of the most dangerous fights in the UFC's heavyweight division for Junior Dos Santos. His well-rounded striking, his experience, and his absolutely spectacular submission game present a very formidable package. He's a dangerous threat for Junior Dos Santos' heavyweight title.
I have a lot of confidence in the fact that I'll come out victorious against JDS.
I don't care how tough he is or how tough is gonna be the fight, I will win this fight. I will respect him, but I will beat him too.